You think I cooked them long enough?
Hi, I'm Doug.
And I'm Kathy.
Join us as we follow the moon. Today, we're not really going anywhere. We're staying in. We're going to cook up a nice meal, and we thought maybe you could join us and see what it's like preparing food in a motorhome kitchen.
And there we have more counter space. So what are we fixing?
We are fixing a nice healthy salad, and the nice thing about doing this ourselves is we both tend to like some different things, so we can make them up the way we like them.
Now, as you saw me in the very beginning, I was boiling some eggs because I like eggs on my salad. I guess you do too, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we actually were using our induction cooktop, and that takes a special kind of pots and pans.
That induction cooking process is magnetic, and you've got to have a pan that's not aluminum on the bottom, that is a conductive metal like stainless steel. And we didn't realize that Tiffin included a set of induction cookware. So we'd already gotten our own pots and pans. If you're thinking about a Tiffin motorhome with an induction cooktop, check with your dealer because it may have pots and pans already included with it.
There you can see we're both getting different kinds of lettuce. Doug actually likes to make fun of mine as being a little weedy. And I'm telling you, today it was very weedy. You can see me kind of pulling it apart and throwing it around.
Throwing it on the floor.
Throwing it on the floor.
But you can see so far, it's really not any different than cooking in our old sticks and bricks. We still have lots of counter space. We still have lots of storage space. We even have a full residential style refrigerator, 3 doors with water chilled inside and ice maker, and makes it just like being at home, because it is.
It is. We are at home. You can see we both have plenty of room there. We're not bumping into each other. We've got plenty of elbow room.
And you might wonder, with all of that space that we've got working on it, why did we even bother to bring that extended aisle out? And you're about to find out, because I'm going to let her finish up the salads while I start working on another project.
We do make a good team, don't we?
Absolutely. And that's one important thing about living in an RV. You have to be a good team.
Absolutely.
I think we used to get more underfoot back in our old kitchen.
Yeah, we did.
Back into the refrigerator.
Oh my goodness, Maggie. We'll get yours in a minute.
She sees me going in and out of the refrigerator and she thinks there's something for her.
Actually, there is something for her in the refrigerator.
This is true. There's a lot for her.
We've always had this thing where Doug takes care of the grilling, and I usually take care of the stuff on the inside.
And here's where that extended aisle comes in really handy, because now I've got a space to start getting everything ready that I'm going to take with me, while Kathy continues to do her thing and get the rest of the meal going.
We do everything pretty easy, and we do try to stay a little bit healthy-wise.
And this is a little bit bigger meal than, well, let's face it, it's a whole lot bigger meal than what we normally do. This is like a treat meal for us.
Love that window.
Yeah, that galley window. That's
Brings in
something.
so much light.
Yeah, that's something they've only had around for the last couple of years, and there's several companies now that are starting to use them, but it makes that kitchen seem so much bigger and so much more open.
Come here, Maggie.
If you saw our interior video that Kathy did, yes, Maggie, you recognize that picture back there on the wall. That's actually a clock tower. We have a video on that one that goes over the history of that. It has a full carillon inside it that they play. It's beautiful. And it's just south of Orlando, just a short ways.
It may look like we've only got one sink, but we actually have two, and I do like that there's covers for either side so that we can either have them both open or just one. That also increases our counter space.
I'm getting asparagus ready there, and that was a little trick that I had just seen on a cooking program. Never knew how much of the stock to use, and they said take 3 pieces out of the bundle and hold both ends, and wherever it breaks, wherever it snaps, is the length it should be, and then you can just cut the rest of the bunch. Makes it so nice and easy. So we've got the steak, and we've got the salmon, and we've got the seasoning, and we're getting the utensils.
Get the asparagus.
That's right. all set. I'm heading outside.
All right. And I'm going to head over and take care of getting the table ready. Even though it's just the two of us, we like going ahead and pulling it out. Now that will seat 4 people, but it's nice to have the extra space on there for putting the food when he brings it in.
While Kathy's getting her finishing touches done, I'm on my way outside. And this is nothing new for me. I've always been one that if I had my choice of cooking it inside or cooking it outside, I'd be cooking it outside. We had a nice deck patio on our sticks and bricks with a 6-burner grill on it. When we first started in an RV, we had a nice little 2-burner Coleman grill that had grills and griddles. And after watching a lot of YouTubers out there with their Blackstones, and actually having dinner with John and Laura Hebert one night, John using his Blackstone, I kind of got converted to a Blackstone, and I love it. This one's I believe it's a 23-inch 2-burner, and I've got the lid for it and the cover for it, and that slide-out tray in the Tiffin makes it so easy to get it out and to store it when you're done. A lot of people will use the big refillable bottles of propane. I just use the little 1-pounders, and I'll normally cook 3 or 4 times on one of those little tanks, so it keeps it kind of convenient. Now that piece I'm lifting up there is cast iron. So there it's oiled up and smoking, seasoned. It is time-lapse just a little bit. It doesn't heat up quite that quick. Goes the steak, and I do a little extra oil on the top just so that it holds the salt and pepper on. And next comes Kathy's favorite, a nice big piece of salmon. For that, and then a little bit more oil, just using regular old olive oil, and on goes the asparagus. Fresh ground black pepper, a little bit of garlic powder on the asparagus, a little bit of the pink Himalayan sea salt. And just like magic, things are cooking. Turn the steak over. Turn the salmon. Skin's got a nice char, so it should all lift off in one piece. Oh, and it was a success. A little more seasoning. And we'll let them cook for a little bit. That was pretty good. Give that salmon one more turn. It's looking nice. Now I do have the heat up a little bit higher on the side where the meat is than where it is on the asparagus, because they do tend to cook a little bit quicker. And they're ready to come off. Not real coordinated with the tongs. Takes a few tries to get them all off the grill. And the salmon. And the steak. As they normally tell you, things should rest for just a little bit. I'm putting a little bit of Parmesan on the asparagus while it's still warm so it'll stick. And I'll go ahead and clean the grill while it's hot and let the meat rest for just a minute. Re-season that cast iron. And we're ready to take the finished product inside. And that's all there is to it. Now, it's a little bit more elaborate than how we normally eat every day, but again, it is on the healthy side, which is what we both aim for.
And we already ate the chicken tenders, sorry.
So anyhow, we want to thank you all for joining us for lunch. We hope you've enjoyed and maybe gotten over a little bit of the fear of what it's like cooking in a confined space, because depending upon the layout you choose of your RV, we have a lot more storage space and almost as much counter space as we had in our sticks and bricks.
Just about, yeah.
So we want to thank you for joining us. If you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, please do. We would really appreciate that. You give us a thumbs up, a like if you liked it, and be sure to ring the notification bell, and that will let you know each time one of our videos come out. They are coming out right now Friday mornings at 9 a.m. Eastern, but we are throwing some extra little bonus videos in occasionally too that we don't want you to miss out on. So until next time,
thank you for following the moon.
thank you for watching this video. We hope you've enjoyed it. Please be sure to subscribe to our channel And be sure to ring the notification bell so you'll know when we have new videos listed. Also, be sure to check out our blog at followthemoon.us, and also our Facebook page at Follow the Moon, and on Instagram at Follow the Moon Travel. Thanks.